Pollywog's Place blog is the kind of corner of the internet that asks you to slow down, and then actually makes a case for why that's worth doing.
Today's episode comes from Susie at Pollywog's Place blog, and it's rooted in one idea: what a garden teaches about faithfulness, patience, and trusting a process you can't always see. Let's start with the garden itself. The post opens with a simple premise that tending a garden, done slowly and with attention, becomes a spiritual practice. The question it keeps returning to is, what does faithfulness actually look like when nothing visible is happening yet?
And the anchor for that question comes early in the piece, framed around the quality of faithful work that goes unobserved. Faithfulness can look quiet, unnoticed, consistent.
That's the spine of the whole reflection. Faithfulness isn't defined here by results or recognition. It's defined by showing up anyway. The post draws a direct line between what a gardener does before anything blooms and what a person of faith does before any prayer is visibly answered.
The gardening metaphor does real work here. Soil preparation, planting, waiting. Each stage maps onto something in a faith life, and the waiting stage gets the most attention. There's a line that captures it plainly. Growth often begins where our eyes cannot see.
The post backs that up with Galatians 6:9. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. The due season framing recurs throughout. Harvest isn't withheld, it's timed.
There's also a harder turn in the piece, the weeds section. Worry, fear, bitterness, discouragement. The post names them plainly and says faithfulness sometimes means letting those things be removed, even when it's uncomfortable.
That's where the reflection gets practical rather than just encouraging. It's not only about patient waiting, it's about what you allow to compete for space while you wait. The post closes on a direct address to anyone in a season of planting, tending, or waiting. The gardener, it says, has not left the garden.
Which is a quiet way of saying the process isn't abandoned just because it's invisible. And that's a harder thing to hold on to than it sounds.
Exactly the kind of slow-living conviction the whole post is built around.
Faithfulness as a daily, unspectacular practice, it's a countercultural idea, dressed in garden soil.
And one worth sitting with. More from Pollywog's Place next time.